Alright, so we're back here on our KOTOR 2 shit. Fucking look at our precious baby girl on the fucking opening screen. But you know, dark side corruption turned off, you know, for the glamour shot. You know, they used Photoshop and just brushed it up a bit. I wish that she would look as evil as she does in her fucking portrait and in her fucking in-game model. Holy shit. Alright. In we go. So we're fairly fucking close to the end of this game too. Holy shit. Am I gonna finish 2 Let's Plays in 1 recording session? And date this recording session horribly? Yes, I am! Oh. Oh god, oh fuck. Video game no likey. I feel like maybe you weren't supposed to save on the Ravager. I don't know. Man, old games are great. Old games are great. Sometimes they just don't want to function. It's like, oh, well, wait, what is this supercomputer I'm running on? Oh, jeez, oh, fuck! Alright, can we go? There we go, okay. Okay, now it works. It was turning around and looking at the slaves that fucked it up. Note to self, don't look at the help. Because that's how they get you. So I know where I can find a proton core, I just don't know how to free it. It's like the one thing. It's the one thing I'm not quite sure how to do. So I'm hoping I'm not just fucking stuck. Said you have to find or build one. I don't know about build, but I'm sure one of my fucking companions has a high enough demo skill for that. I think. Let's kind of just jump into space, huh? I mean, if I've got enough components to just fucking build one, then fuck it, why not, right? So if I think if I go this way, and then this way. Hey, can I just build one? So, where would the computer be to... Like, would it be on the bridge? How do I release the bomb? This is a kitchen. This is a barracks. You'd think the computer for it would be, like, fairly close by, wouldn't you? But I ain't found shit. And there wasn't a control panel on the bridge. I also don't really want to go to the bridge, because last time I did it, basically crashed the game. Is this on Shaw gloves? No. Like, how would you build a proton bomb? I know that you get the you get the bomb out of that little area. I know that much, but Mandalore.
Yeah, what?
Son of a bitch. Is it on the bridge and I'm just too fucking dummy retarded to fucking... It might just be that I'm just too dummy retarded. That might just be it. Please don't crash the game. There's nothing here. It's like, the bridge would be... The bridge would be where, like, I'd put a control panel like that, but... But I did not see one, nor do I remember one. Like, none of these computers are interactable. Yeah, there's no computers here. Or at least none that I can interact with. Oh, great, okay. Let's... Hang on. How do I get the fourth... Fuck it, let's Google it. Proton bomb. KOTOR 2. How do I do it? Okay, what the fuck? So there's supposed to be... So there's supposed to be a computer in that room. But there wasn't. Very confused on that one. Like, is my game just bugged? Or am I just blind? This is gonna be fun to edit. This is gonna be fun to fucking edit. Jesus. Imagine this from, like, the fucking NPC's point of view. It's like, hey, you have killed the Sith Lord. What are you doing? I'm looking for a fucking bomb. Yeah, there's supposed to be a computer in here. Motherfucker! I am very annoyed with myself and also this game, because that prompt was never showing up. Now it's time to play the game of which bomb site have I not visited yet? My favorite game. I think it's this one. It's not this one. Oh my god, my dude. I'm gonna hate editing this. I swear to God, I guess straight up, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck worse than the fucking HK factory. No, it's not this one. I think it's that one. There it is. Alright, time to leave the ship.
Arming signal received, Mender. That's the last.
Alright. Off the ship we go. God, like, I really like the Ravager. I just really... This whole proton bomb shit is, like... Probably the bit of it that I just really don't like. I understand why. It's like, oh, fucking... Mandalore wants to make a point. But at the same time, we're killing a Sith Lord, and the Sith Lord is the only thing keeping this fucking ship together. So it feels kind of redundant. I'd rather just fight my way through the fucking ship and kill the fucking Sith Lord. Like, does it encourage exploration? Yes. Is it exploration I particularly want to do? Not really, no. Mango boom. In addition, why couldn't we just set the charges and then fucking leave the ship? Kill Nihilus with fucking the power of a sun. But, alright. Okay, video game. Alright. Okay, you're bringing Republicans here. Okay.
Nozzi wanted to speak with you, ma'am.
Cars can suck an ass. Alright. Is that a request or an order?
Request, ma'am. As I understand it, there was something private he wished to ask you. Concerning, mutual acquaintance.
My Dark Master, Revan. Darth Nozzi, you know Revan turned to the light side. No, no.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you.
Gren said you wished to talk to me about a mutual acquaintance.
I've read your records. How the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
Did you know her?
I served with her, like you did. And we had to part, like you did.
Why?
She said there were places where she had to walk where I could not go. Places that she could not bring those she loved. I've waited for her to come back for almost 4 years. It doesn't get any easier.
Then it looks like you'll wait a while longer, doesn't it? Fuck you, Koth!
I would have done anything she asked. And when she told me to stay here, to try to keep the Republic strong, that was the hardest thing of all.
I actually kind of wish I had set this up so Revan was Darkseid. Just because I'm kind of curious how that turns out. Why did she ask that?
I don't know, but it was important to her. She said that she believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars. That it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic. Whatever it was, I think she went off to find it. To fight it.
How did you know, Revan?
It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked.
And then KOTOR 1 happened.
We saved the Republic, but it was like the war didn't end for her. She would keep remembering things that she had done, and it kept driving her. And she kept using it as a wall between us. And I think she finally remembered something terrible she had done.
Oh fuck, she left the oven on Andromen Kaas. Oh shit. Oh jeez, the gas bill's gonna be rough.
She didn't say where, only that it was to a place where she could not take anyone she loved. And here you return, with her ship, without her.
Carf, you ever think that maybe Revan just wasn't that into you?
Yes, wherever she went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan...
Do you want me to tell you what I find?
No. Simply tell her that Darth Nozzi is waiting for her.
We meet up with fucking, We meet up with fucking Revan. And Revan's just like, Karth? Oh, that fucking simp?
Safe journey, exile.
That fucking simp that kept following me around? Yeah. No, you can fuck off, man. I'm here drinking space mojitos in Droman Kaas. Fuck that man. Alright, MALACHOR time? I think it's MALACHOR time.
And all the Jedi who followed Revan, the true Jedi, died at MALACHOR 5.
We go now, my master, to that dark place which made you. Where you gained your ship, your troops. Your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at MALACHOR 5.
Wish I'd never met her. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down and...
What the fuck, Atton?
We will not surrender.
Atton, what the fuck?
Like we did on MALACHOR 5.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at MALACHOR 5. Now MALACHOR 5 comes to us, and I wish to face it this last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
Fucking Hanhar's just like, okay, why the fuck is the Zabrak's voice everywhere?
And she must be stopped. There, now. Or she will bring the screams of MALACHOR 5 to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way.
Neat. Oh, yep, MALACHOR 5, just as I left it. What a wonderful planet. Tourism's great this time of year. Alright. Time to go. Time to just force crush everything. That's a lot of assassins. To be fair, Scion, you probably should outfit those guys with lightsabers. Not really a lot they could do with their fucking sticks.
It has been some time.
Man, if he just kept turning just a little bit, she would have died.
I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. that your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what she did. There is much to be done.
Kreia just, like, rolling up to her old job, be like, hey, yo, I want my old position back. Kreia, you got fired, like, 10 years ago. I want my old position back. Fucking... She's already gone back to her old desk and oh, jeez, I forgot the Ebonhawk gets so fucked up. Oh, jeez. Welcome to the best/worst part of this game. And now the tables have turned.
Master, she is here.
I know.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are to do nothing.
Nothing.
When she arrives, bring her before me.
She may not survive MALACHOR.
So touching. Can it be you still have...
She may not survive MALACHOR.
Master, what will you do to her?
Scion, she has Force Crush. If anything, I hope she dies out there.
So well. I will break.
Kreia, I have Force Crush. You might as well surrender.
On which my teachings may be written.
Like, you might as well surrender, man. The second I unlocked Force Crush, that was the second, like, this game stopped having challenge. Like, the only challenge remaining is the sections of the game where you have to fucking, where you have to play as your companions. Alright, it's solo from here on out. I can't click the UI. Shitballs. I can't click the UI. Keyboard shortcuts don't work either. Oh, this is bad. Well, that's, whew, boy! Oh, we got some fun shit happening, huh? What is fucking wrong with this game, dude? Like, the more we play it, the more it breaks. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Now I can click the UI. Let's just use breath control. Aha, foolish MALACHOR 5, you can't poison me! I can hold my breath for a very long time! Is it still wartime looting if you're looting it like fucking several years after the war ended? Oh, I love Force Crush. Force Crush, like... Force Crush solves all problems, man. If I could Force Crush in real life... Okay, I feel like this is progression down here, because this is going on very... Okay, loops around. Okay, we'll just loop around this way and... And squish. No, I don't want to do that one. Like, I took a little bit of damage from those storm beasts, but I mean, they come at me again. Oh, hey, there's the inside of a ship. Let's see what's inside that ship. Beep boop. Yep. Oh yeah, this is where Remote comes. Remote's gonna come in here and do something with this. I do really like this section for one reason, in that all of your companions have something to do here. Like, MALACHOR 5 is this magnet for tragedy. And seeing as your party is made up of honestly a walking D&D party, essentially, they've all got some bullshit that draws them to MALACHOR 5. Fucking Bayodur wants to reactivate the mass shadow generator to cover up all the crimes that he committed here, so he can finally put it behind him. Fucking Atten wants to protect the Exile, but also he served on MALACHOR, so he kind of needs to put his demons to rest. And then, of course, this is all the light side stuff, so I don't know how, like, them being dark side's gonna play into it, but... There's just, like, a bunch of shit that just... Everything loops back to MALACHOR. I'm kind of glad that they made MALACHOR canon, again, in a way. Because they put it in Rebels, except the conflict was staged as, like, a Jedi versus Sith thing instead of a Mandalorian thing. But I guess they didn't want to confuse the fucking tiny children by saying, oh yeah, Mandalorians were here too. But I guess also the battle they were talking about could have happened long after, because, I mean, the Treyas Academy is on this planet, so there's no doubt it would attract the Sith over time. The Jedi would know about it, because of the Exile, so... I guess that makes sense. What is this way? Might as well finish him off with a lightning bolt. Might as well. It's weird how some of them just die outright, and some of them's like, no, I can hold on! I can break these cuffs! To MALACHOR depths. Okay, we don't want to go there just yet, because that will trigger a party member. We want to explore some other shit first. I want to get this whole map explored out as the Exile before I have to deal with shit as the party. Ioban. Deadly Deveronian Blade, okay. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm only gonna lose 2, that's fine. I can use Death Field to top myself back up. I don't think I brought any antidote kits. But Atten and Visas should know breath control by now, so when it's their turns, they won't have to deal with it. But for anybody that doesn't have it, they're gonna be fucked. If Mandalore has a... I don't know if Mandalore has a quest, I don't remember, but if he does, he should be fine as well, because this poison is only did 2 damage a tick, and Mandalore's passive regen gives him 2 health a tick back, so it'll just negate out. So that's fine. That's good. Okay, what's down here? God, I wish I could give fucking force crush to my apprentices. That shit would be the hypest. Just fucking a full party, full 3 Sith, just rolling through, just like, nah, I'm gonna crush him. I'm gonna crush him like a beer can with the force. Okay, and down here. And that is the entire map of Malachor. Right, we are ready to move the fuck on. Do. God, you can see, like, these vents, they're just like infinitely respawning gas mines. But sometimes the gas mine underneath the floor peeks through. Like, that's just really cool, because they took an existing system and they rejiggered it for a different application. And it's invisible 99% of the time. That's just kind of cool. Top myself up, and... Ooh. Oh, because I thought that I would have to switch off to a party member by now, but I guess that's not until a little later? God, by the time Force Crush is finished casting, I've already regained the Force points it cost. God, Consular is fucking... Like, I remember, like, early game, I was like, oh man, Consular is a little rough to start out, because I don't got that many powers and will saves, but, like, by end game, I'm like, alright, yeah, no, I'm just gonna crush everybody's hopes and dreams. I imagine on the light side it's probably not as entertaining, though, because most of the light side powers are buffing powers. And while you do get access to Force Storm and Lightning and everything, you don't get access to Force Crush, which means that your single target damage is probably a lot less. Meanwhile, like, fucking, I think Light Side Sentinel gets a really good ability, I just don't remember what it was called. And I know that the Sith Marauder, which is the Guardian Advanced class, basically gets Hanhar's Berserk. So... yeah, it seems like Darkseid just gets, like, better powers. Which is really fucking weird. Like, except for the Sentinel. Then again, I might be misremembering the Sentinel, if I'm gonna be honest. I've become a Sith Lord! If KOTOR 2 released, like, fucking nowadays, you know their reviews would be like, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 really makes you feel like a Sith Lord. It's got a Dark Souls-like difficulty. I'ma stop. I'm just gonna stop, because that's, oh god, that's making me feel bad. God, what happened to games journalism, dude? Fuck happened? Cool, here's the other ship. Remote's gonna need this later. Yeah, so the more I find these ships, the easier this will be to get to his remote. And also, the more I clear out the Storm Beast, the less remote has to deal with, and honestly, I'd never leveled up Bayador. So, fucking having to level up remote would be real fucking rough. He saved! Man, that one was actually kind of a worthy challenger. Alright then. Damn. Like, okay, so what do they have to roll? What do they have to roll? So they have to beat... So it's 5? 5 plus level plus wisdom and charisma. So... Okay, so we'll start with the modifiers. So 5 plus 15, 20. 20 plus... Oh my god. They have to roll above a 46. They need to roll a wisdom save that that goes above a 46. On a D20. So, like, most of that is their modifiers. So if I'm assuming that guy rolled a nat 20, and that means these things have a wisdom of, oh god, these guys have a fucking wisdom modifier of fucking 17. Because all you have to, or at least, because all you have to do is match it. All you have to do is match the roll to save. Oh no, a storm beast. Whatever will I do? Oh geez, this thing is so scary. However will I defeat this horrible monster? I can't believe it, he's so scary! I remember that fight being so much harder on my Sentinel, holy fuck! Oh my god, they really just was like, oh yeah, no, if you're going full Dark Side Sentinel, okay then. As reward for getting this far on, like, arguably the most difficult class. Fuck it, here you go! Oh, jeez. Here's the ability to just trivialize every encounter. Another force focusing visor, okay. And through we go. Oh, jeez, all these dead assassins. Judging on the number and depth of blasphemers, these Sith Triumvirate have been recently killed by fire from the heavy repeater rifle. Who the fuck came through here with a heavy repeater rifle? Like, Kreia came through with a lightsaber, like... Did Mandalore beat me here? Am I gonna run into Mandalore and he'd be like, okay, fuck you, time for you to die. Alright, in we go. I shall be the new Dark Lord of the Sith. I will plunge the Republic into chaos. And I will bring peace. Yes, bow before your new master. I have brought peace, freedom, security to my new empire. Your new empire?
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of MALACHOR 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach MALACHOR's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use the sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on MALACHOR. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in MALACHOR 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapons systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on MALACHOR's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential...
Oh, geez, I wonder if someone's going to fuck this up. Oh gee, I sure hope nobody fucks this up for me and just blows Remote's dick clean off. Oh god, oh fuck. Yeah, it's a very, very good idea. Like, if you're doing this, it's a very good idea to just kill all of the fucking storm beasts ahead of time. Just clear out the map, find all the storm beasts. Don't fuck with it, because Remote has no weapons. Remote has no weapons, like, except for his like little mining laser, which doesn't actually do any damage to storm beasts. And fucking, he doesn't have a stealth generator either. You can't equip one on him either. Like, clearing out all the storm beasts does make this a little dull, but it's not bad. Yeah, like, I do really like the idea of Malachor 5, like, this planet that's just been fucking just killed. But, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's just because the story here is a little rushed. But, I feel like there could have been more done with it, you know? Like, there's these storm beasts everywhere. How the fuck did they get here? Like, there's all sorts of shit that really we could have got into, and they just never really came up. Like, what is the mass shadow generator, you know? Like, at the very least, like, it's as entertaining as you could really make something like this. Like a planet like this, where it's like, oh, the planet's fucking dying. So, But yeah, like, so, like the main gist of everything, like, as it's explained in game, is, so, the final battle, so Revan and the Exile, Mitra, Surik, and Revan, they knew that the Mandalorians weren't gonna stop unless they got their dicks kicked in super hard. So they launched an offensive on Malachor 5, which was a planet that the Mandalorians had taken, like, very, very early on in their history, and had always been a Mandalorian stronghold. But also it had a very large Sith presence, but Revan and Mitra did not know that at the time. So they created the mass shadow generator, which is essentially the idea of connecting a bunch of ships together and using their hyperdrives to basically tear the planet apart. Or sorry, no, not tear the planet apart. The opposite of that. Basically, like, basically create a mini black hole in the center of the planet. So the planet just, there's no way for life to really live on it. The planet is just barely holding together. And anything that comes too close to the planet is forced down, either down to the surface, or is just killed from the fucking sheer gravitational force. It's why the Ebonhawk looks like it got fucking crunched like a can. Like, it takes either really strong engines or a lot of force to leave Malachor 5. Or, like, being a very, very good pilot is able to detect, like, where the gravity well is the weakest. What Beodur is trying to do, or at least the light side Beodur here, he's trying to activate the shadow generators again so that they will release the black hole, and the planet will just start slowly drifting apart. Because the planet's essentially hollow now.
Command for you. You must remain behind and ensure that the sequence fires.
Fucking Christ, Beodur. Just like, yeah, no, this remote you've had, like, for all these years, I'll leave it behind, just make it commit fucking Sudoku. Good soldiers follow orders, motherfucker.
All you were built for, and for that, I thank you.
What is my purpose? You activate the mass shadow generator and blow up the planet. Oh my god.
Touching
installing trigger commands within your core was high, I see the probabilities have played out. Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the General issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming is mine.
Yeah, this is something that was never really explored as well as I would like. I don't like the, like...
The probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize.
This will be my new seat of power in the galaxy.
The galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand...
God, like, I like how, if you're dark side, Goto's like, no, the General will need this.
For the General's orders and calculate the probable fate of the galaxy.
Correction. One could rust listening to your speeches, Fat One. Perhaps it is the large unwieldy vocabulator within your moon-sized frame that prevents your calculations from taking me into account. And while I find this small droid annoying in the extreme, I find my urge to shoot you takes a higher priority.
Unfortunately for you, I have arranged for friends to meet me here, and you seem to have brought none of your own. Stop him.
Unexpected correction. We cannot harm that unit. It is a violation of our self-preservation programming. Statement. As always, Fat One, you have miscalculated.
This is new. This was not in the base game, or at least I don't remember it.
Statement. I understand. Assassination protocols activated. Let us see what you have in your arsenal, Fat One.
My wish was to fulfill my programming. Either way, the Republic is...
Observation. I thought he would never die.
That's new. That's new. That was not in the... I do not remember that from playing this game on Xbox back in the day. Because I would have thought I would remember fucking HK just shooting Goto in the back of the head. Holy shit.